What's up, lead heads? Lefty here with the Talking Lead Podcast. We're at the 2023 NRA here in Indy. And I got my good buddy Aaron with CAA. What's up, brother?
How you doing, brother? Thanks for having me.
Doing real good. So before we get into this, you guys can go to the podcast. We did an interview with Aaron, and then we talk about all the stuff we're going to talk here in a little more detail. So make sure you tune into the podcast. So Aaron, walk us through the latest and greatest with CAA, man.
All right, so like we were talking about our kits, everything like that, in reference to the way they work, just so they have a little bit of a review of what's going on here. This is our kit here. Polymer aluminum, in addition to your piston. Serrations means serrations, that's your charging handle. You drop it in, drive it forward, close the front door in, charge her up, and you're up and you're ready to go.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. This is our tack model I was telling you about, completion. You could add a stock or a stabilizer to this also.
Sling,
exactly. So you can mount it up here, QD mount, and then symbols to the MP5 platform, push, pull, more stable at that point.
Very
all right.
nice.
So that's one of our models we have here, the little Makita action. Then if you look over there, we also have the Milwaukee action. I know that the Walt guy's a little upset, but we're working on you next.
Well, hey, little love to everybody, all the tool
100%.
companies. I love that.
Yeah, beautiful thing about these two is that with the polymer build on it, you can customize these as you please. If you want to do gaudy, do gaudy. If you want to keep it plain, as you were holding before. We also have our P40 model here.
I love that one.
Beautiful look there.
So you guys are doing some awesome design on these things. You really
100%.
spruced them up since
100%.
when they first came out.
Yes, sir.
So these are, again, the name of these are the micro
Conversion
kits, the MCKs.
Yes, sir.
And you can get these, you go to their website, which is
CAA USA. All right. You can go to our CAA Gear Up USA on Instagram or CAAGearUp.com and get on our website, do a little e-commerce shopping, and pick up some of these.
fully ambi.
Yes, sir.
I love the thumb rest that you got there.
So the thumb rest, I'll give you a little insight on this.
No, go ahead.
So with the thumb rest, here's a couple of things. You probably understand this as much as I do here. One point is an initial point of contact, like we talked about, more stability with a point of contact. The other factor is this. I've unfortunately been in a couple of firefights, and a lot of people don't understand. Dexterity and fine motor skills, one of the first things to go out the door. Everything shuts down, and we start forgetting how to do this thing. We go back to what? Our lowest level of training. So what do? We feel this, we say rifle, and we automatically start doing this. It'll take you one time, you won't ever do it again after that. The beautiful thing with this, thumb rest is here, it's a safety point also. Once this thumb hits here, everything wraps around, and then ergonomically, everything just wraps and fits in perfectly. So that's another fun fact with the thumb rest while we have it there. See, I don't have to tell you how to hold it. Automatically, everything
Just
wraps
natural.
in. Mikey definitely put this together in a certain way, and he actually molded his hand to it. That's Mikey's hand.
This is Mikey's hand.
That's Mikey's hand.
I have it no other way.
You'll hold Mikey's hand every time you hold an MCK. So,
Very nice.
So that's the MCK. Now, we were talking about some other things on the show over there, and I got to tell you that.
Yeah.
So first thing, I'll leave that for the last piece, all right?
Let's blow their minds with this in a minute.
So we're going to start doing standalone pistols at this point. It's going to be our first PCC. This is going to be the Apollo, all right? It's going to have the MCK look, but we're not slipping any Glocks in there. Standalone, it's going to come in a 9mm, 10mm, and a 223 option, all right?
Nice.
We're going to have a 16-inch option. We'll do the 10.5, then we'll have the 10.5 with our pin suppressor on it also. All right, so take a hold of that.
Very lightweight. So what mags are we running through here?
We're doing Glock mags.
Doing Glock mags, okay. So you're getting all the features of your MCK
Correct.
in your own standalone carbine.
Yep.
Very nice. So what do we got here? We got a light?
So we got the flashlight there, but you also have the option if you want to push something up a little further there.
Yep. So you got some pick rails, so you can add side rails there, M-lock,
And the stock
side
rails
charging,
collapse also.
and collapsible stock.
So that should hopefully
This is the Apollo.
The Apollo. By the end of the year, we should have something out and running for you guys. $8.99 price point on that, and that's something you can check out on our website also.
Very cool. So do we even want to tackle this next one?
Yeah, you guys get ready to stretch out for a
I
second.
think we're getting ready to blow some minds
Yeah,
here. Mine
stretch.
definitely was blown.
Open your mind a little bit when I'm going to talk to you about this one. All right.
Open mind, Leadhead.
So, as we're all used to, we're used to the broomline, streamline technique when we're holding our rifles. We like breaking our wrists, holding this. It's the American way, and honestly, it's uncomfortable. So, you sit on outside a perimeter for 5 minutes like that, I don't care how strong you are, you're going to start doing the
start
scroll.
wobbling, yeah.
Start wobbling, all right. So the concept behind this, right here, the Agadah, Hebrew for legend, is this. natural fighting stance is what we're here. Using all the major muscle groups, everything is held together. You're using your bone structure instead of the muscles at that point in time. So, what Mikey had a great idea of is why not build a rifle in that same platform? All right?
That brings that stance to the rifle.
Stance to it. So we have the master grip is going to be a downward trigger pull, as you can see there. Our front grip is going to be that same fighting point stance. The fastest way from point A to point B is a straight line. Like a lot of times punching out, bring it back in. I bring up and right on. One movement from here to here. Another fun fact is a lot of times when we bring up, if you don't have anything on your riser, with a red dot, you start doing the fight. You get the cheek well, we're looking for the fight. As soon as you bring up the cheek well, everything is right there. It's the adjustable cheek well, collapsible stock on this. It's going to be a 9mm, 10mm, and a 223 with this option also.
10mm?
Yes, sir. And I think the 10mm is going to be a hot sell, as you know. That's
going to be the bee's knees.
10.5 inch. We're going to do a 16 inch, like I said before, and then we'll do a 10.5 inch with a pin suppressor.
Okay. Now trigger. Where's the trigger at on this?
Trigger's right here. Downward trigger pull, right there.
So let's show them the listeners this one. So, I mean, you got to clear your mind on this one, guys.
100%. Yep.
Completely different thought process here. And you're going to have some training with this. So I'm sure Mikey's going to offer training classes.
100%. You know Mikey's going to have some videos.
Classic Mikey, yeah.
He's going to take a long shot with that at some point.
And this is the Agadaga.
Agada.
I'm throwing some Flintstones in there. the Agada. And I'm sure that means something.
Legend. So it's Hebrew. It means legend.
Very nice.
Mikey is the Agada.
He is the Agada. I don't know if
Let's lay that up there like that.
Boom. There we go.
So yeah, that's what we got going on at CAA. We're going to start hitting the firearms market here pretty soon. Micro conversion kits like we talked about, we're selling hot.
Got them all day long.
All day.
One that's going to fit your taste, your variety.
Correct.
And they go online and all these varieties are available there?
Yes, sir. Everything's available online. And like you said, we have options for your Glock 6, CC, Koenig, Smith & Wesson, and Taurus. As of right now, we're going to have some other options, F&N soon. Hopefully we'll do a 5.7, which I think will be a hot sell there.
Yeah,
VPs, and then I know the 1911 guys, you're looking for some things. We're working on some things for the 1911 guys also. So check us out.
Very cool. Website?
We go to CAAGearUp.com, and then our Instagram page, main page, is CAA Gear Up USA. Come check us out.
Make sure you listen to the podcast. We have Aaron on talking about all this stuff in a little more detail. Lead heads, 2 hands.
Small guys, but this has been the CAA micro conversion kit.